When it comes to unsolicited phone calls, it can be difficult to tell what's real and what's not. So when one viewer received a call claiming it came from the CDC, she reached out to KREM 2 to verify. Our question comes from a viewer named Linda, who reached out to say she received 2 calls from a number that claims to be the CDC. Linda shared the phone numbers and asked if we could verify if the call was legitimate. Our sources are the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Disease, the National Opinion and Research Center at the University of Chicago, and the Federal Trade Commission. Linda shared the calls came from the phone number 404-806-4812. On its website, the CDC has a webpage specifically for people who got a phone call from the same number as Linda, as well as 3 others. The CDC explains the phone calls are part of a National Immunization Survey. It seeks information about childhood vaccinations and related health issues. A letter from the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases says phone numbers for the survey are chosen at random by a computer. The numbers are then contacted by people at the National Opinion and Research Center at the University of Chicago who carry out the survey. The letter states, "You do not have to take part, or you can decide not to answer one or more questions. If you get the call and want more details, you can call the survey takers back at 877-220-4805. So we can verify, yes, the CDC is calling people as part of a national immunization survey. However, it is always a good idea to be wary of unsolicited calls. The Federal Trade Commission warns, if someone calls you out of the blue and asks you to hand over personal information or wire money or pay with a gift card, it's a scam. If you ever have questions about a call, the FTC advises you to simply hang up. You can also report the call at donotcall.gov. If you have any questions you'd like verified, let me know. Just email verify@krem.com.